So today is the 16th of April, 2019, and that means one thing. The channel is officially 3 years old. It's not 3 years since the first video I ever made on this specific channel, nor is it 3 years since the first video I ever put on YouTube. No, gosh, the first YouTube video I ever made was what, 2013, I want to say? But 3 years since the creation of this channel, so let's celebrate. I'm thinking about maybe remaking some older buying guides, or maybe doing another documentary, something big and cool like that soon. But for now, I figured I wanted to do something a little closer to home. You see, the very first video I put out on this channel was the start of Let's Talk About Games, a series I haven't done in years, and that first video was just horrible. I had no idea what sound mixing was. But the first video I ever made for the channel, funny enough, was a buying guide, simply called The Game Boy Family. And I'm sure I'm linking to all of these in post. But the first video I actually recorded was right after Retropalooza 2016. Retropalooza Houston 2016. It was at that very first Retropalooza Houston that, I met my now boyfriend of 3 years, and I got to hang out with the likes of, say, Tyler from iretrogamer, and he particular and I got along well, and he actually had some GameCube stuff he was selling, particularly a remake of Bonk's Adventure, the Turbografx game that had gotten a GameCube remake only in Japan, but it was like 2004 or something. So this is pretty much me going out to buy that from him, and it's rough. No real flair or anything. I knew it was rough. So I didn't even upload it. But I'm uploading it to you now, just to kind of, I guess, celebrate 3 years, and just to kind of, I guess, show to myself how far I've come on this weird and wonderful YouTube journey, which really would have been possible without you. Seriously, this has been, literally would have been possible without you watching and potentially liking and sharing videos and whatnot. So yeah, without that, let's go on to my first ever video for Stuff We Play that I never even bothered to release. Ladies and gentlemen, James here. So today I'm doing something I haven't done before. I'm filming myself going out and actually buying something gaming related. This isn't really something I want to do a lot on this channel. I want to make it more kind of Stuff We Play, shit James makes us play type stuff. But that's alright. This is actually something I've wanted for a while. As you could probably guess if you've seen my previous videos or other videos. I like weird, obscure games, imports and whatnot. Granted, what I'm picking up today is not a shitty game. It's actually a remake of Bonk's Adventure on a Turbografx for the GameCube, and it only came out in Japan, and that's cool and stuff, right? I'm picking this up from Tyler, iretrogamer, and yeah, we're going to see how this goes. Well, I know it's going to go well, but you know what I mean. Finally off the interstate. Seriously, let me, bit of advice. If you go to Houston and you have the option not to drive on any of the roads in Houston, particularly like the I-45, don't do it.
Turn left onto Old Katy Road.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me that, GPS, right as I passed a light. Well, here it is, everyone. This is where I'm going to be meeting with Tyler from iretrogamer.com, as I said, to pick up that awesome copy of Bonk's Adventure for the GameCube. So I forgot to film the actual transaction. Whoops. But here it is. PC Genshin, Pithecanthropus Computerus for the Nintendo GameCube. Hudson Selects Volume 3. So yeah, but that's okay. I'll make it up to you. Because I am going to go to Replay Games in the Heights, because I'm literally like 5 minutes from the Heights. And I'll show you whatever I pick up there. You know how I said I was going to go to Replay? Yeah, they're closed. I forgot, it's Monday. Their Replay is closed on Monday. They're family business. But that's fine, because there are thrift shops and pawn shops and stuff of that nature down here. So since I'm here, I might as well go and see what I can find. I see lots of television stuff, but I think there might be some Genesis stuff. places. Well, I've been inside 3 different places. There's been like 10 places down here, and all of them seem to be closed because it's, well, Monday, I guess. Guess that's the thing down in the Heights. You can't be a winner every day. Actually, I'd say I'm still a winner. You know what? I got that copy of Bonk's Adventure from Tyler. And yes, the only game I found while actually game hunting was Killing Machine. I did take a look at those 2 Genesis games. They were both some sort of NHL game. Which, I mean, I love hockey, but not enough to buy every NHL Genesis game I find. But that's okay. I guess the best thing to do at this point is to go home, recoup, and wait till a little later today when my friend Olivia and I do some game shopping. And that's going to be fun too, because she's not actually into collecting. She's having me show her some stuff and whatnot. So that's going to be cool.